I love you. This was a mass mailing computer worm that infected millions of Windows computers in 2000. It originated in the Philippines and spread through email with the subject line, I love you, and a malicious attachment disguised as a love letter. What made it different was its use of social engineering at a global scale, tricking users into opening a simple text file that executed destructive code. Once activated, it overwrote files, stole passwords, and sent itself to every contact in the victim's address book. It mattered because it caused billions of dollars in damages and exposed how vulnerable email systems and human behavior were to manipulation. Melissa. This was an early macro virus discovered in 1999 that spread through infected Microsoft Word documents. It was created by David L. Smith in the United States and distributed via email attachments posted in online forums. Unlike earlier viruses, Melissa combined document infection with mass email propagation, overwhelming corporate mail servers. It forced major companies and even Microsoft to shut down email gateways temporarily. Its popularity and impact demonstrated how quickly malware could scale using trusted productivity software. MyDoom. This was a fast-spreading email worm first identified in 2004. It is believed to have originated from cybercriminal groups in Eastern Europe. MyDoom created a massive peer-to-peer infection network and launched distributed denial-of-service attacks against companies like SCO Group and Microsoft. What made it different was its speed and the backdoor access it opened on infected machines, allowing remote control. At its peak, it became the fastest-spreading email worm in history, showing how malware could be weaponized for corporate sabotage. Conficker. This was a sophisticated worm discovered in 2008 that targeted vulnerabilities in Microsoft Windows operating systems. Its origin is still uncertain, but it is widely attributed to organized cybercrime networks. Conficker used advanced encryption and domain generation algorithms to update itself and resist removal. It infected millions of computers worldwide, including government and military systems. What made it significant was its resilience and the scale of the botnet it created, raising serious concerns about cyber warfare capabilities. Stuxnet. This was a highly advanced computer worm uncovered in 2010. It is widely believed to have been developed by the United States and Israel to target Iran's nuclear facilities. Unlike typical malware designed for financial gain, Stuxnet specifically attacked industrial control systems made by Siemens. It altered the operation of centrifuges while sending false feedback to monitoring systems. What made it different was its precision and use as a digital weapon. It mattered because it marked the first publicly known cyber attack to cause physical destruction in the real world. Zeus. This was a banking Trojan that emerged around 2007. It originated from underground cybercrime forums and was sold as a toolkit to other criminals. Zeus infected computers through phishing emails and drive-by downloads, then captured keystrokes and login credentials for online banking accounts. What made it different was its business model, allowing criminals to customize and deploy their own versions. It became one of the most widely used financial malware strains, leading to massive theft and influencing the development of modern ransomware operations. WannaCry. This was a ransomware attack that erupted in 2017, exploiting a vulnerability in Windows systems leaked from the United States National Security Agency. It is attributed to the North Korean hacking group Lazarus. WannaCry encrypted victims' files and demanded payment in Bitcoin to restore access. What made it different was its worm-like ability to spread automatically across networks without user interaction. It severely disrupted hospitals, businesses, and government agencies worldwide, highlighting the risks of unpatched systems. NotPetya. This was destructive malware that appeared in 2017 and initially targeted Ukraine through a compromised accounting software update. It was attributed to Russian state-linked actors. Although it looked like ransomware, NotPetya permanently destroyed data rather than restoring it after payment. What made it distinct was its use of legitimate administrative tools to move laterally within corporate networks. It caused billions in global damages, affecting multinational companies and redefining cyber attacks as geopolitical weapons. CryptoLocker. This was one of the first widely successful ransomware campaigns, discovered in 2013. It spread through malicious email attachments and the Game Over Zeus botnet. CryptoLocker encrypted files using strong public key cryptography and demanded payment in Bitcoin. What made it different was its professional payment system and countdown timer, pressuring victims into paying quickly. Its success popularized ransomware as a dominant cybercrime model and inspired many copycat operations. Morris Worm. This was one of the earliest internet worms, released in 1988 by Robert Tappan Morris. It originated in the United States and was intended as an experiment to measure the size of the internet. Due to a coding error, it spread uncontrollably and infected thousands of computers connected to ARPANET. What made it historically important was that it demonstrated the fragility of networked systems at a time when cybersecurity was barely understood. It led to the first conviction under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act and contributed to the creation of modern cybersecurity response teams.